Hello everyone and welcome to MHS Sports on MHTV. I'm Steve Clay, and today we're at Rocket Arena on the campus of Salem State University as the 6th-seeded Headers boys hockey team takes on the 27th seed Foxborough Warriors in the round of 32 of the MIAA Division III state tournament. The contest today is brought to you by the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. The association is responsible for governing, coordinating, and promoting educational athletics and aims to provide student athletes with the best high school experience possible. The MIAA stresses the value of interscholastic athletics, from discipline and commitment to sportsmanship and teamwork. Visit the MIAA website today at miaa.net and explore all they have to offer. Brief heart attack while we fix our scoreboard. Getting you ready for the game. Here come the Foxborough Warriors. They come into this game 9-11-1. They play out of the Hockomock League, which I wouldn't say, other than the fact that I really like saying that. Eric Galanti is their head coach, but most importantly for this game, they won a play-in game on Monday night, so they may be the 27th seed in the Division III tournament, but they have already this week won a play-or-go-home game, and you cannot overlook that. They won 4-3. I believe it was East Meadow. Well, we'll check the bracket in just a minute. So Foxborough coming in already with a win this week under their belt. Marblehead coming in with the push from the late season where they finished 12-3-1 over their past 16 games. And that wound up earning them the number 6 seed in the state in Division III. So should be an interesting matchup between these two teams. For Marblehead, of course, it'll be offensively, it'll be their top line of Kyle Hart, the junior, James Karen, junior, and Ivan Rudovsky, a sophomore. Marblehead, though, also getting production from their second line, which has mostly featured Charlie Grenier, Cam Waldman, and now James McKenzie. On D, of course, the Headers are anchored by senior captain Hogan Sedke, trying to extend his high school career even further. Sedke leads all the Northeastern Conference in defenseman scoring on the season, and the other anchor on the Marblehead defense this year has been Sean Dolan, the junior, who always winds up locking down on D. And although he and Sedke don't play together that much, they're perfect complements for each other when Sedke rushes the puck. And Dolan's able to take care of business in the defensive end. Leo Burge will be in goal for the Headers. The junior had a rough start. So did the whole team as they started 0-6. But in their 12-3-1 streak, he's been outstanding. And The Headers need a big performance out of him tonight to move on to the round of 16. For Foxborough, they have a really, really talented top line, and it's young too. There is a senior captain Connor Hayes, their second leading scorer, but sophomore Owen McAuliffe, who's their third leading scorer, and freshman Nick Chiaradonna. 14 goals and 19 assists for 33 points, and he is only a freshman. So we will see a lot of that top line. On D, the senior captain is Sullivan Keneally. He'll be joined by Zach Georgiantis on D. Trevor Martyr is the goalie for Foxborough. We'll take a second while we can to look at the bracket, at least the bottom right-hand corner of the Division III bracket. And as you see, in the middle at the very bottom, that's our game tonight, Marblehead and Foxborough. Foxborough advancing with the 4-3 win over East Hampton on Monday night. The winner of this game will go on to meet the winner of number 11 Methuen and number 22 Drakeit. That's a game that's happening same start time as this one. We'll try and keep tabs on that as well if we can. And then the winner of that game would go on to meet the winner on the top there. And the favorite, of course, there is number 3 seeded Scituate. So that's a quick look at how the bracket sets up as Marblehead hosting a MIAA tournament game at Rocket Arena for the third straight year. They hadn't hosted one in 10 years before 2 years ago. And 2 years ago, of course, the memorable win over Whitman Hanson in the first round of the playoffs. And then an equally memorable, but not as positive an ending for Marblehead game up at Gloucester. A classic game won by Gloucester. Last year, of course, Marblehead came in as the 16 seed. They played number 17 Norwood, and the Mustangs able to come out on top in that game. But it's a new year, but a familiar sight now for Marblehead hosting home games here at Salem State's Rocket Arena. We had some fog issues with the warm temperatures today. You can maybe see a little bit of remnants of that around the glass, but the rink management and game officials pretty confident that once everyone starts skating around, that will not be an issue. Headers are coached by Coach Mark Marfione in his second season. Assistant coaches Liam Gillis, Tim Kalinowski, and Kyle Koopman, all three of them veterans of the program, and they have been essential to Mark Marfione in reinstalling culture, header hockey culture, over the last couple of years. We're running down on the pregame clock, and that means we're ready to get going. We'll have the introduction of the starting lineups and our national anthem, and then we will have MIAA Division III Boys Hockey Tournament Round of 32 action for you here on MHTV and live on Headers Hockey on YouTube. Buzzer sounds and the teams will go to their goal lines after a little bit of housekeeping. While we're doing that housekeeping, we did have some technical difficulties right at the top, so didn't get quite the chance I wanted to read this MIAA announcement. This contest today is brought to you by the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. The association is responsible for governing, coordinating, and promoting educational athletics and aims to provide student athletes with the best high school experience possible. The MIAA stresses the values of interscholastic athletics, from discipline and commitment to sportsmanship and teamwork. Visit the MIAA website today at miaanet.net and explore all they have to offer. We're going to take you now to the Rocket Arena public address announcer for the introduction of starting lineups and the national anthem. And then we'll be ready.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Richard H. Rocket Arena here on the campus of Salem State. Tonight's MIAA High School playoff game between the visitors from Foxborough High School and your home team from Marblehead High School. Let's meet the starting lineups first for the visitors from Foxborough. At forward at 4, Carter Hayes. At forward number 13, Owen McCulphy.
Hayes, McAuliffe, and Chiradana.
On forward, number 18, Nick Chiradana.
And as we said, on D,
number 11,
Sullivan Keneally.
His defensive partner, number 22, Zach Georgianis.
And Zach Georgianis on D.
And in goal, number 30, Trevor Martin.
And as we expected, Trevor Martyr in goal for the Warriors. 9, 11, and 1 with their win in the opening round. For Foxborough, they are the number 27 seed.
On left wing, number 17, London McDonald. At center, number 13, Charlie Whittier. On right wing, number 16, Cam Walton.
So it'll be the second line starting. It's actually going to be London McDonald along with Grenier and Waldman. And Hogan Sedke will be paired with sophomore Toby Grenier on D. And Burge in net. So 2 Greniers in the starting lineup. You saw the boys, you saw the Marblehead lineup, you saw a lot of playoff haircuts as they got out the trimmers and we get ready to go for MIAA Division III tournament action. Number 27 Foxborough looking for the upset. Marblehead looking to defend and hopefully keep home ice for another game. Should Marblehead advance, they would host the next round as well. The Warriors in their road navy blues with the gold shoulders and stripes. And Marblehead in their home white with the black and red stripes. Headers will go from right to left in front of us. And we are not doing anything yet. Tournament season is underway, and the puck back into the Marblehead net. Waldman clears it out. Keneally will chase it. Forecheck, but Keneally able to come up with it. Gets it back out to center ice. Toby Grenier will get it in deep where it's chased by Georgiantis. He gets it around, and the Warriors can't quite chip it out. Now, little back pass from Hayes. Pass comes all the way through center ice, though, and Hogan Sedke's able to work it the other way. Now London McDonald with it for the headers to Sedke. Sedke will get it into the Warriors zone. Keeps it alive there. Now coming out, McDonald comes out with it, tries to get it across to Grenier, who gets it in deep, and Marblehead will change. Forecheck by McDonald. He keeps it alive down in the corner. Now James Caron onto the ice as Marblehead gets their top line out. Caron controlling it. And Ben Wales keeps it in for Marblehead at the point, and he kicks it ahead again. Now Kyle Hart with it behind the net. Leaves it for Radovsky. It goes just behind him and cleared around. Headers failed to keep it in at the point, and it is cleared out and not going to be icing. And quickly around, Caron hit from behind as he moves the puck. Gets it out to center ice, but flipped back in by Chiradona. As now the puck flipped in deep and glass and out by Sean Dolan. Caron tries to catch up with it, but can't. This one's chipped in by Michael Ruo, and Hart is back for it. Ruo on the forecheck, along with Luigi Muttart. Kept in at the point. Shot is blocked and chipped away, and Caron just gets it deep. He'll change. Chasing after it is James McKenzie. McKenzie on the forecheck, able to come up with it. Tries to get it down low. Now Sedke jumps way into the left wing corner. Can't keep it alive. Ruo able to get it out, but not cleared. And Toby Grenier able to keep it in. Comes all the way around. This is his brother Charlie, who can't quite keep it in. Cleared out to center ice, but Toby Grenier loses it to Ruo, who chips it in deep. Almost 3 minutes into this first period. Now obviously some early nerves on both sides as Grenier comes over, and the shot is over the net. First shot at goal of the game. Comes about 3 minutes in. Hart will get it deep. Meanwhile, Foxborough behind their own net. Radovsky forechecking, but Brendan Lacroix is able to get it out to Finlay Campbell. He'll get it in deep. Dan Jacobs on the forecheck, but Marblehead able to work it out. This is Hart. Hart's got Sedke. They're onside. Hart with the shot. He scores! Kyle Hart makes it 1-0. 11:23 left to go in the first. Hart took it in. He had Sedke with him. He held it. The defenseman stayed to play the pass, and Hart was able to beat Trevor Martyr. Kyle Hart gets Marblehead on the board, and it is 1-0, and that is the start that Marblehead wanted after a nervous first few minutes. Sedke's going to get the assist. And now Tom Watts with it. Back to the point. There's a nice tip attempt. That was Will Sullivan with the tip attempt of Ben Wales' shot from the point. That goes wide. London McDonald harassing Watts behind the net. Now he'll get it back. Look for the play around the back of the net. Doesn't materialize. He'll stop with it on the half wall and get it down into the corner. Back to the point. Wales with a shot. Hits Connor Hayes' stick. And now Foxborough trying to break out, but they can't. Quickly the other way. McDonald's going to get an opportunity. His shot is blocked as he tries to maneuver into the slot to get a better shot off. Now Marblehead can't keep it in, and Sedke comes back with authority. Grenier, though, is pressed by McAuliffe, but the header's able to clear it out. Can't connect, though, and quickly the other way. McAuliffe dumps it back in, gets past Burge on the wraparound, and is knocked up and over the glass with 9:56 left to go in the first period. Marblehead with the 1-0 lead on the Kyle Hart goal. They gave the assist to Hogan Sedke. It'll be Ruo on the draw against Hart. Big hit over on the side boards. Radovsky with the physical play. Puck jumps up and pops over the net. Good-sized crowd at Rocket Arena tonight. Not, there are still seats available, but the Marblehead student section shown up in force. As off the draw, headers do manage to work it out as Toby Grenier gets it out to center ice. James Caron will forecheck, but Keneally is able to get it across, and they do work it out, but now Hart will dump it in. Caron will chase. He'll be first on the puck. He settles it, tries to leave it behind him to Radovsky. Radovsky collides with Georgiantes. Now a shot out in front. Caron with the shot. Martyr with the save, and then it sort of trickles behind him long after the whistle had blown. But that is the end where the Marblehead student section is. So that got a little bit of a rise out of them. Dan Jacobs will take the draw against Sullivan. Puck comes all the way around and skips back out to center ice. Ben Wales will get it in deep. Whipped around by Foxborough to the half boards and out to center ice, where Sean Dolan will get it back in. Goes past Martyr around the boards. Forecheck by London McDonald. Now Dan Jacobs able to get it out to center ice, but quickly put right back in. And the Warriors will try a breakout again. Now this is Jacobs. Jacobs comes in, but it is offside as Finley Campbell just offside on the play. 8:25 left to go in the first period. Marblehead 1 and Foxborough nothing. It'll be Charlie Grenier on the draw. Against Chiradana, and it's one out and into the zone. This is Cam Waldman trying to circle the net. He'll get it back to the point. Shot from Dolan is a good one. Rebound opportunity, and the backhand just wide. Waldman with an opportunity on the backhand, and it just went wide, and Foxborough is just going to ice the puck. Good opportunity for the headers to add to their 1-0 lead. And now for Foxborough, almost halfway through the first period. Hopefully, if you're looking at it from Eric Galante's point of view, hopefully they can settle down a little bit and get back to playing their game. But Marblehead wins the draw. Back to the point. The shot through and the pad save. Nice save by Martyr on the shot from the point by Toby Grenier. And Martyr had to flash that right pad and make the save. So he'll have the face-off to his right. Hogan Sedke will take it. Takes a lot of draws, especially on the power play where he usually plays in the middle. Now Karen will chase it back. Chance and a good backhand and a save by Burge. McAuliffe with the chance. Their third leading goal scorer with 12. Now another chance, a 2-on-1 that Marblehead gets back to. Now a pass across the goal mouth goes just wide as McAuliffe had it and was trying to get it across to Charadana. And now that last shift by that top line for Foxborough started to click for the Warriors. They had a couple of good chances. McAuliffe was harassed by James Karen on the back check, and so I don't think the backhand was all he wanted, but he got it in the air and he forced Burge to come over and make the save on it. Off the faceoff, it's taken by Dolan. He'll get it out. And deep. Noah Feingold chases after it for Marblehead. Now this is Ryan Wood with the puck for Foxborough. He'll get it, looking for Michael Ruo in the corner. Ruo gets it, able to put it right out in front. It goes off of Burge's stick. But Foxborough can't capitalize on that. Will Sullivan in the corner trying to get the puck up and out of the zone. What he does was get it up and out of the rink, which is going to lead us to a face-off. Kyle Hart with the lone goal for Marblehead as the Headers lead Foxborough 1-0. 6:28 left to go. There's a puck that skips by at center ice. Possible numbers for Marblehead as doesn't really materialize into anything. Cam Waldman looks back, looking for a penalty. They're going to let the boys play. And now Luigi Matart gets it in with a centering pass, but it was broken up by Marblehead. Now Waldman gets it into the zone. Matart is back there. But it's taken over by Grenier, and a shot by James McKenzie, and a good save by Martyr. Foxborough is able to clear it all the way down. They are able to get it on net, so avoid the icing. And the Headers will bring it back out. Ivan Rodovsky tied up by Keneally. Keneally. And they can't work it free, and now Rodovsky's just going to bat it into the Warrior zone, and Marblehead will change. Pass out to the point. Shot and a score! It's Hogan Sedke. Quick wrister from the left point goes in, and it is 2-0 Marblehead. Pass, the clearing attempt was rung around the boards, although actually now I see James Karen leading the charge to the bench, so I'm wondering if Karen maybe got the tip on that. It was a quick wrister from the point from Sedke, and he is a talented offensive player for the Headers from his defensive position. We'll see what the announcement is. Could have been. It is Karen on the tip, and it'll be Sedke's second assist. And Hart will get an assist as well. So 2 assists for Hogan Sedke in the first period. That's going to make somebody 30,000 feet in the air pretty happy. There's a shot in, finds its way into the corner as Foxborough really trying to step up the pressure right now. Hayes gets it down to Charadana. Charadana looks out, back out to the point. Shot toward the net. Looked like it got tipped by Owen McAuliffe, but Leo Burge able to hang on to it for the faceoff. absolutely you can see the logic that Foxborough is going to have a push. They need to have it right now. Sure that they feel like scoring the next goal of the game is absolutely crucial. And with their top line out there, they're going to try and cause some havoc as Chiradana keeps the puck alive, but Toby Grenier able to work it out to center ice, but Foxborough will reload and come back in. Chiradana gets it out in front, the shot, and the point-blank save on Owen McAuliffe by Leo Burge. McAuliffe right in the slot, able to get a good shot off, but Leo Burge moved over and swallowed it up. Hung on for the faceoff. Hart wins the draw, but Marblehead can't clear it, and now Sedke will bat it out, but it is kept in and going to be just offside, but now Sedke bring it up but loses it at center ice. This is Ruo. Ryan Wood can't control it. Karen leaves it for Radovsky. Radovsky with a step, tries to go to the forehand, but good D by Leo Campbell of Foxborough. Now back to the point again, and another quick wrister from Hogan Sedke is knocked into the netting by Trevor Marda. 3:38 left to go in the first. Marblehead with the 2-0 lead. Goals by Kyle Hart and James Karen. Will Sullivan take the draw against Ruo. It's one into the corner, controlled by London McDonald. McDonald tries to maneuver away from the Warriors defenders. Now gets it down. Sullivan looks cross to Dolan. Dolan gets a shot in, hits a skate going through, goes to the corner. Marblehead keeps it alive. Sullivan's pass to the corner is intercepted, and the Warriors will work it out, but turnover there, and Sullivan comes right back in. Martyr is able to finally hang on to it for the faceoff. First few minutes of the game, we definitely saw some nerves from both teams, and Foxborough has had a few shifts where it looks like they've kind of shaken off the cobwebs. They're going to really need to, feels like, lean on their top line, who's been so great for them this year, and Connor Hayes clears it out. Icing is waved off. Dolan is back for it. He picks up speed, but the forecheck is there for Foxborough, but the support is there for Marblehead, but now it's still kept alive. Hayes with the tight turn, tries to get it deep, and Hart will play it. Looks for Radovsky. Radovsky chases it down into the corner. Now James Karen comes and picks it up, plays it back. Sedke with the quick shot, pad save by Martyr. And now cleared out McAuliffe to center ice, trying to break through two Marblehead defensemen and cannot do so. And now quickly Toby Grenier will bring it back. He'll take the blue line, try and get it to Karen, but Foxborough able to get it out into center ice. Under 2 minutes left to play in the second period. Radovsky can't get it deep, and now Chiradana will dump it into the corner, and after a long shift for that top line, most of it will change. Chiradana stays on, but James Karen will get it at center ice and dump it in for Marblehead. Long pass. Hops over Hogan Sedke's stick, but he's able to get it out to center ice. And London McDonald with a burst of speed tries to go around. Nice D by Keneally. And then Keneally and Ryan Wood finishing the check right in front of the Marblehead student section, which provoked some ire. Now this is Finley Campbell trying to go on Sedke, but Sedke rides him off well, and Toby Grenier is able to get it out and almost threads the pass through to Cam Waldman. Now Grenier will get it over. Ben Wales tried to get it up the wall, but it went up into the netting. So with 49.8 seconds left to go, it'll be a face-off to the right of Leo Burge. Again, 2 goals for Marblehead in about a 6-minute span of the first period have the Headers off to a 2-0 lead in this round of 32 game in the MIAA Division III playoffs. Marblehead wins the draw. Wales able to get it around. Karen turns with it and will take it through center ice. Carries it himself. Good back check from Chiradonna. But the puck still goes into the corner where it's controlled. Hart with the turnaround shot. Karen is quick to the half boards to keep it in. Shot toward the net, and that was turned into a little bit of a knuckleball as it got deflected maybe a couple of times going through. It was Dolan from the point. And turned out to be kind of a testing shot on Trevor Martyr. 23.9 seconds left to go as faceoff is 1 out, but now here's an opportunity, some numbers. Chiradonna with the puck, tries to get it across to Hayes, but the one-timer just arrives right in the crease at the same time as Leo Burge's goal stick did, so he was able to get it away. Now Chiradonna puts it through, and the shot is in the net. Are they going to call a high stick or not? It looks like Mudhart got it. There's 2.1 seconds left on the clock. The puck went up into the air. There was a stick that went into the air to try and knock it down on the ice, where it did go underneath Leo Burge, and they're calling that a good goal. So with 2.1 seconds left to go, Foxborough gets on the board on what I think the Marblehead coach has got a sufficient enough explanation. And that is a huge momentum swing for Foxborough as they So it's Mudhart with the goal. They give Hayes and Chiradonna the assists on that. And so we said after Marblehead scored the second goal, sure, Foxborough was feeling like they absolutely have to get the next goal. And with just 2.1 seconds left in the period, they did just that. So we, as you would hope for in the tournament, we got a hockey game here after one period. That is the end of the first period with the score Marblehead 2 and Foxborough 1. The MIAA would like to remind you that high school sports provide an extension of the classroom where students learn to pursue excellence, the value of working with others toward a common goal, playing within the structure of established rules, discipline, loyalty, and emotional control. The MIAA urges you to demonstrate your support for these values and for our young people by attending high school competitions in your community. We'll be back with the second period. You're watching MHS Sports on MHTV and Headers Hockey on YouTube.
I was a quarterback at Hardaway High School, college first-round draft pick. On and off the field, we were taught to not show any signs of weakness. During the football season, I would stop eating. But I didn't know I was depressed. I thought that something was wrong with me. For 20 plus years was physical. We didn't have any education behind what mental health was. I started to learn it starts here first. If this is together, I'll be better as a father, as a man, and as a husband. Put the importance on your mental health. I'm not scared to talk about it anymore. The first tool is therapy. The second one is positive self-talk. And then journaling. putting your thoughts on paper. We have to redefine what being a strong man is and heal, love your mind.
Welcome back to Rocket Arena on the campus of Salem State University. We're live on Headers Hockey on YouTube and also on MHS Sports on MHTV with round of 32 coverage in the 2024 MIAA Division III Boys Hockey State Tournament. After one period of play, number 6 seeded Marblehead leads number 27 Foxborough 2-1. Foxborough getting a goal with 2.9 seconds left in the period. Consensus between periods, those at ice level, is that Marblehead defenseman Sean Dolan trying to corral a puck out of the air, knocked it out of the air with his glove as the Foxborough player was reaching for it with his stick. Once it hit the ice, it bounced kind of crazily and squirted past Marblehead goaltender Leo Burge. So that appears to be the sequence of events that happened to lead to the Foxborough goal, but it's a huge break for the Warriors. Marblehead did control the play in the first period. The top Foxborough line of McAuliffe, Hayes, and Chirodana was very effective. But Marblehead really controlled the play for the rest of the period, scored the 2 goals. But Foxborough's goal has made this a game. We're ready for the second period draw. Kyle Hart wins it back into the Marblehead zone. And Sedke will play it around. Toby Grenier plays it all the way around. Karen can't get it out. Turned around by Ruo and put back in. Wood will give chase. Ruo in the corner. And Marblehead can finally get it out, but Foxborough keeps it alive and now back into the Marblehead zone. Quickly out now by Sedke, and Wood will get it back to the D. Now tries for the long connection, and no icing called on that, but we'll play on. Hart will turn and just leave it for Grenier. Toby Grenier will get it all the way out to center ice. James Caron gets a puck on it. Radovsky can't kick it ahead to himself at center ice, and it's tipped up and in as, again, a little bit of a tentative first start of the second period for both teams as Muttart gets it in. It was Muttart that got credit with the goal. Now Dolan tries to flip it up and puts it over the board, so it'll be a face-off to the right of Leo Burge. Grenier, Waldman, and London McDonald the line now for Marblehead. Wales and Dolan the defense. It's the top line for Foxborough out, along with Leo Campbell and Tom Watts on D for the Warriors. One back to Campbell. He tries to get it through a maze of bodies but can't. And now almost a breakaway opportunity for Waldman, but stopped nicely. But now Charlie Grenier with the shot, and Trevor Martyr makes the save. First shot on goal for Marblehead in the second period. Again, first period goals for Marblehead by Kyle Hart and James Caron. And Muttart getting the goal for Foxborough. Now, 2-on-1, shot and a save. Leo Burge with the save. Now another chance, and they put it in. Connor Hayes with the goal. Nice pass from Nick Chirodana, and we are tied at 2. The initial shot was a nice pad save by Leo Burge, but Foxborough able to keep the puck alive, and just a terrific pass from Foxborough's leading scorer, Nick Chirodana, able to get it to Connor Hayes. And Hayes from Chirodana, and we are tied at 2.
Foxborough scored by number 4, Connor Hayes. Assisted by number 16, Leo Campbell. And number 24, Tom Watts. Time of the goal, 1:43 the second period.
They're giving 16 a pass on that, but I'm almost positive it was Chirodana with that great pass across to Hayes. Puck comes in on Martyr, and he's able to stop it for the faceoff. So Marblehead was just seconds away from taking a 2-0 lead into the first period intermission, and now with just 5 minutes and 10 seconds gone here in the second period, we are tied at 2. And Keneally works it around to McAuliffe. McAuliffe able to get it out to center ice. Hayes will flip it in. Grenier, Toby Grenier tries to get it out but can't clear the zone. Hayes whips it around. McAuliffe. And puck comes up and over. And it'll be a face-off. I don't know who touched it last. Connor Hayes was there. But the face-off is going to come to the right of Leo Burge in the Marblehead defensive zone. It'll be Dan Jacobs against Charlie Grenier on the draw. One back to the point and just out of the zone. Foxborough did win the draw, but couldn't keep it in the zone. Now this is Toby Grenier behind his own net. Forecheck by the Warriors. Puck comes out to center ice, but put quickly back in. And now James McKenzie will take it behind his own net. Got a little burst of speed coming through center ice. McKenzie tries to move through a couple of players, has it dribble off his stick. And now we've got some pushing afterwards, some frustration from McKenzie. Got the back check wound up taking him down as he was trying to make it through to Martyr. And no call on a little push by James McKenzie as he got up off the ice as Martyr tied it up. Offensive zone face-off for the Headers, but Foxborough, who's now picked up their game since late in the first period. Marblehead tries to get it out in front, comes all the way back. Dolan with the shot comes in, and Trevor Martyr is just going to hang on to it. As that top line for Marblehead creating some chances with Hart, Karen, and Rodovsky. With Dolan and Ben Wales at the point. Ruo will take the draw for Foxborough, but Dolan keeps it in, gets it in deep, puts it right out in front. Puck is loose, but Martyr able to cover it up. Hart got it out in front to Karen, but it was in tight. Karen with very good hands, but Martyr with that big trapper just able to smush it on top of the puck and hold on to the puck for the faceoff. 11:30 left to go in the second in a 2-2 game. Rodovsky trying to fish it out of a tangle of legs and sticks, but can't quite extract it. Dolan puts it in deep. And now Mudhart can't finish the clear. Rodovsky on the forecheck, gets it to Hart. Hart gets it back in the circle. Tries to go around. Can't come back, but he does come back and flip it in. I think it's going to be Karen on the goal as Hart tried to fake like he was going all the way around one way and then got it back out in front. There was a defender there, but in the jam, the ensuing jam, James Karen able to put it in for his second goal of the day. Marblehead leads 3-2. .10:58 left in the second, and that's James Karen's second goal. Now quickly a chance. Will Sullivan, his shot is blocked. Radovsky gets another assist as Chirodana tries to go through Toby Grenier. Chirodana, only a freshman for this Foxborough team. Very impressive talent. And Sedke gets it up. Marblehead can't clear. Now they do. Possible 2-on-1 now as London McDonald tries to get it in the middle to Noah Feingold, but they can't connect. And now we've got our first penalty of the game as Marblehead's going to go on the power play as Connor Hayes will go to the box for, I believe, a hook. Could have been a hold, could have been a hook. Hooking is the call. And now Marblehead with a chance with having just gotten the go-ahead goal here in the second period. They'll have a chance to extend it on the power play. Sedke will come out and take the draw for Marblehead, but Foxborough able to get it and send it all the way down. Dolan will hold it and then give it off. Karen gets it on the far wing to Hart. Hart brings it all the way down in circles. Tries to take it into the slot. Now gets it down low and a couple of opportunities. Sedke tried to take a swing at it. Couldn't get it. Now Karen again with it at the top. He'll go down into the corner to Hart. Hart looks back to Karen. Back to Dolan to Karen. Karen with the shot looking for the tip. Radovsky, tough angle shot from Hart. Goes wide. Karen takes it all the way back. Now leaves it for Hart. Hart will step out and shoot, and Martyr with the save. Hart, I think, was hoping for more of a screen, but he got a little lane to shoot, but it was a clear lane all the way through to Martyr. 1:04 left to go on the penalty to Connor Hayes. And 9:19 left in the second as Marblehead tries to extend their 3-2 lead here in the second period. Sedke wins the draw. Hart fakes one way, now looks in the corner. Radovsky plays catch with Karen. Now Hart looking out in front, tries to think he was maybe thinking about putting it off the defender's stick. Radovsky comes in, gets the puck back, but it is broken up quickly by Finley Campbell. And the clear now not able to be made as Sedke keeps it in, but Marblehead doesn't have their structure set up, and Foxborough able to get it all the way down. Still 20 seconds left to go as Marblehead's going to stay with the top power play. The drop now to Hart, who's going to get it to Sedke, who puts it all the way in. James Karen will get it as it comes all the way around. Goes behind the net to Hart. Hart looks. Behind the net now in front. Sedke with a chance in the shot, and Martyr able to turn it aside, and the pass back to the point. It goes all the way down. Burge is going to have to quickly play it out of trouble. The onrushing Hayes was coming out of the box. Now back to the point. The shot gets through, but goes to the corner. Burge got just enough of it to get it off into the corner. Marblehead scrambling a little bit after the penalty kill. Their players are all tired, and now taking advantage of the MIAA icing rule. Headers are just going to clear it all the way down. They'll take the face-off, but get the change. 7:49 left to go in the second. Good penalty kill by Foxborough as they look to try and get back into this game. It'll be the top line out again for Foxborough. Evan Paluzzi and Tom Watts on the points, as Charlie Grenier will take the draw for Marblehead. In the tie-up, Ben Wales fights for it and does manage to get it out. McKenzie with Waldman. McKenzie's shot is blocked by Watts. Kept in by Grenier, but moved around again by Watts. And now here's an opportunity 2-on-1, but breaking in, and the shot and the save by Leo Burge. McAuliffe got the pass from Hayes and had a one-timer, and Burge able to go left to right in the crease and get a chest on the shot. A good, solid move by junior goaltender Leo Burge, and keeps this a 3-2 Marblehead lead. Dolan able to just flip it out to center ice. Will Sullivan gives chase with Watts. And meanwhile, London McDonald able to get it, tries to get it back to the point to Dolan. But now Dolan will get it, brings it into the zone. His shot goes wide into the corner, but he chases his own rebound. Sullivan will try and leave it, but now the Warriors able to clear it out. Chirodana chasing Dolan. Dolan will leave it smartly for Ben Wales. Wales able to clear it out to center ice, where Paluzzi gets it back in for Foxborough. Big Ben Wales moves it around and out of the zone. Sullivan can't get it any farther ahead, though. And this one appears to have been touched by someone on the Foxborough bench. So we've got a whistle with 6:26 left to play in the second. And Marblehead hanging on to a 3-2 lead. Marblehead, the go-ahead goal on a scramble around the goal mouth. Kyle Hart making a nice reverse play to get it out into the crease. And then James Caron able to knock it home to give the Headers the 3-2 advantage. That line is back out there now for Marblehead. Puck back into the Marblehead zone by Foxborough. Toby Grenier will clear it all the way around. Radovsky picks it up, hits Caron in stride. Caron over the line, tries to leave it back to Radovsky, but his pass is intercepted. Kept in at the point by Radovsky. Comes all the way around. Connor Reardon will play it around. Now Hart with it. Hart shot hits Caron in the foot. But Marblehead's top line keeps up their forecheck. And now Foxborough able to clear it out. That is just going to trickle for icing. Thought they might have waved that off, considering the puck went down to about 4 miles an hour. But they did wind up calling the faceoff. Faceoff will come to the left of Trevor Martyr, one of the senior captains for the Warriors, along with Connor Hayes and Sullivan Keneally. Charlie Grenier keeps it alive for Marblehead. Now there's a steal down low. Waldman can't advance it toward the net. And Foxborough able to come out with it. Collision over on the sideboards. That's Charlie Grenier and Leo Campbell colliding. Now James McKenzie flips it back down in. Watts with it behind the net. Campbell. Ryan Wood, but Marblehead with the forecheck keeps the puck in. Now a shot and a stick save by Martyr as McKenzie able to get it on net. Now there's a steal. Charlie Grenier can't connect with McKenzie. McKenzie pulls it down in the corner. Now we'll whip it all the way around. Charlie Grenier gets it down to London McDonald. Will Sullivan comes on, picks up the puck. Now McKenzie down below to Sullivan. Sullivan tries to just whip it in front and hope something good happens. Puck still being kept alive in the corner. Now Foxborough finally able to clear it out, but the quick re-entry from Sean Dolan. Scramble behind the Foxborough net. And Watts can't clear it. And now he does get it out, but just out, and Toby Grenier able to put it back in. Radovsky gives chase, overruns it, but comes back and gets it. Behind the back to McDonald. Broken stick on the ice. Now this one comes right to the near post. Out in front, 2 chances. Radovsky with the first, and Will Sullivan with the second, and Martyr able to hang on for the save. That's a big save in a big sequence there for Foxborough. As again, they are trying to give themselves a puncher's chance, and they've had some good punches in this one. Hart can't win the draw, but Radovsky able to get it in the right wing corner. Now Hart comes out with it. He controls it, but 2 players on him, and they come up with it, but Karen able to get it at center ice and send it the other way. Now Hart has it knocked off of his stick, and Hogan Sedke will flip it in. It's up on the netting, and that's where it's going to stay for a moment as the whistle blows for a stoppage in play with 3:07 left to go in the second period. Marblehead with the 2-0 lead. 2 goals in this period, 1 for each team. Foxborough with the goal from Hayes, and Marblehead answering with James Caron's second of the night. Hayes can't quite get that clearing pass, and now Radovsky's going to be hit from behind. Hart will clear it up and in. James Caron gives chase. And Foxborough now able to get it out of their zone, but it's overskated by Keneally. He'll get it up. Chiradana with it, brings it in, tries to get it over to Hayes. Sedke is on him. Hayes will whip it all the way around. McAuliffe can't corral it, and now there's a chance for Karen with the shot, and a blocker save by Martyr. Karen has that really deceptive, hard shot, and will pull it back into his body a little bit and then just rip it. But Martyr able to make the save. And the puck goes out of play. 2:18 left to go in the second. Grenier, Waldman, McKenzie line now out for Marblehead. Leo Campbell able to get it out to center and beyond. It's going to come all the way down and be another icing. It takes about 5 or 6 seconds off the clock. And we'll do it all over again. Last time we checked after the first period of play, Methuen, the number 6 seed, had a lead over, the number 11 seed had a lead over Drake at 1-0 after the first period. Winner of this game would play the winner of that game in a second round matchup. Puck squirts back in on Martyr as Ruo couldn't win it cleanly, tried to play it back behind his own net, but wound up bouncing it in on Martyr, and Martyr just said, no, we're going to hang on to this. Will Sullivan will take the draw for Marblehead against Ruo. Scramble off the draw, and London McDonald tries to get it a little deeper behind the net. McDonald still with it, holds onto it. Back to the point. Dolan, his shot is blocked, and tried for the lead pass to Ryan Wood, did Foxborough, but they couldn't get anywhere with it. McDonald will go around Leo Campbell, takes it behind the net, still has the puck. Back to the point. Wales with the shot through. Martyr sees it all the way and will hang on to it for the faceoff with 1:35 left to go in the second. Hart, the Hart line is back out for Marblehead. Puck is won into the corner, but turned over. Oh, Marblehead with a good chance there. Radovsky tried to just make a little soft pass to Hart. Hart was expecting him to shoot, I think. Now, Two players on the puck, and they both looked at each other as if to say, what are we going to do? And then the answer came, you're going to get crushed from behind as Cheradona comes the other way. Tough angle shot, but Burge well positioned for it, makes the save. Now it's knocked down by Muttart. He'll try and take it in, but he's knocked away to the corner. Now, puck toward the Marblehead net. Now it's worked away. James Caron with it through center ice. He's got Radovsky, but plenty of Warriors are back on D. And gets it out in front. Puck comes around, and it goes in the net. A crazy sequence where James Caron got it out in front of the net. It hit somebody or something, and I don't think Martyrs saw it till the last minute. Hart came through the line first. It is 4-2 Marblehead with 42.4 seconds left to go. So in both periods, a back-breaking last-minute goal has swung the momentum of this game. Hart will get credit for the goal on an unassisted play. But that started with Caron taking it behind the net, losing an edge, but still managing to get it out in front. Now there's another shot by London McDonald and a save by Martyr with 29 seconds left to go. Those of you watching live on the stream or on the replay on MHS Sports on MHTV have the advantage of being able to go back and try and see what happened. We don't have that capability here right now, so we're going to have to trust you for figuring out what happened on that goal. We'll get a little more clarity on it between periods. 15 seconds left to go in the period as McDonald's just going to get it down deep. Hart, though, is there. Sorry. And now in the corner, McKenzie. And the period just runs out as some separation needed between the two teams at the end of the second period. But that is where we are. A goal early by Foxborough to tie it at 2, but then 2 goals the rest of the way for Marblehead, including one in the last minute. And Marblehead takes the 4-2 lead at the end of the second period. I want to let you know that MHTV is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. If you're enjoying this production of MHS Sports on MHTV, please consider making a donation by visiting our website, marbleheadtv.org, and clicking on the donate button. Stay tuned for the third period. Once again, Marblehead 4 and Foxborough 2 after 2 periods of play.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire. How to control the flames. What to do with hot coals. How to secure your chains.
There's no sparks.
But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back to Rocket Arena for third period action between the Headers and the Warriors in this round of 32 game in the 2024 MIAA Division III Boys Hockey Tournament. Let's take a quick look at the bracket while the teams are coming back out. In the middle, at the bottom, that's our game, Marblehead Foxborough. Methuen Drake it. That game The winner of that game will play the winner of this game. That game is 2-2 going to the third period. This one, however, Marblehead with 2 unanswered goals later in the second period. And at the end of each period, we've had a little bit of puck luck. So we've actually got a Marblehead power play to start the third because we've got Keneally in the box for holding as time expired in the second. So Marblehead on the power play trying to add to their lead. And they work it around. Dolan at the top of the umbrella. Karen, shot, just looked like might have been tipped wide as Karen ripped one. 2 goals from Hart, 2 goals from Karen. Quickly into the middle. Can't connect with Hogan Sedke, but it comes all the way back to Karen. Now across for a chance for Rodofsky, and the save by Martyr. Marblehead battling for it. Rodofsky with it. Hart now will get it back to Rodofsky. Now Dolan at the point. Shot. Hit a couple of bodies going through. Sedke had a whack at it but couldn't connect. 2 players down behind the goal line for Marblehead, and Hart will just bring it out to the circle. Now Dolan, another shot. Hits Cheradana going through. Now Karen with the circle. 22 seconds still left on the penalty. Hart tries to leave it down for Karen, but nice defensive play by Watts. Comes into the middle, and now a 2-on-1 opportunity. And the shot, and nice save by Leo Burge, as looked like Cheradana kind of took away the 2-on-1 by skating near the other player, which I think was Leo Campbell. 3 seconds still left on the power play, but with the face-off to the right of Leo Burge, unlikely anything is going to happen out of that. So we had a weird amount of puck luck in the last minute of both of the first 2 periods, as Foxborough got their first goal when Marblehead defenseman Sean Dolan tried to bat the puck out of the air, and it took a crazy bounce and went past Leo Burge. And then in the waning moments of the second period, as there's a souvenir, maybe a couple of stitches. I'm just kidding. It landed harmlessly. Last minute of the second period, James Karen took the puck behind the Foxborough net, threw it out in front while he was losing an edge. The puck just stayed in the crease. Believe what happened is a Foxborough player tried to clear it out of the crease, and it hit Kyle Hart's skate and went in. So weird plays at the end of both periods, resulting in goals for both teams. Now here's James McKenzie. Comes in, the shot. Martyr with the save. The rebound is controlled by the Warriors, but they can't clear it. Cam Waldman with the forecheck. Comes back to the point. McKenzie can keep it in. Chance for Charlie Grenier, and save made by Martyr. There's a shot that hits the crossbar by Waldman. And now Matart able to get it out of the zone, but Marblehead with the good forecheck. Waldman just bulls his way along, gets the puck in deep. And now right in front of the net, there's a turnover. Noah Feingold tries to turn and shoot, but it is finally taken the other way. 3-on-2 possible for Foxborough. Wood shot is wide. Burge helps direct it to the corner. Now puck back out to center ice, and it'll be moved in by Tom Watts. Ben Wales around to get it for Marblehead, and he's able to get it out to center ice. Sullivan gets it ahead, and he thought he was tripped, no call, but Sullivan manages to get up. Now he's rocked into the boards. McDonald, though, keeps it in. And Marblehead is going to go on the penalty kill as McDonald is going to get called for holding. The announcement coming over the PA that Marblehead boys basketball winning tonight in their opening round game. They went to overtime against Melrose on that one, so congrats to the Magicians. But meanwhile, for the headers, it's London McDonald going to the box for the hold, which was called holding because there is no penalty in hockey for tackling. Foxborough can't work it in. Now Karen, shorthanded, works it in, tries to move it in front. No call. No call, as looked like he got tripped as he made it through the crease. Both Karen and Kyle Hart looking for potential hat trick goals here in the third period. Marblehead would take an insurance goal from anybody, but right now they're trying to kill the power play, and the top line is out for Foxborough as it's back to the point. Hayes playing the point on the power play. Radovsky, it's tough on him. Charadonna below the net. Dolan comes in aggressively. Puck comes in front, and it's grabbed by Charlie Grenier, and he's just going to flip it out. Hayes is down on Radovsky. Radovsky, though, is able to control it. He comes out with it. Gets it to Charlie Grenier. Radovsky still trying to keep the puck alive, and now Grenier will get it and flip it back in deep. And Marblehead will be able to change its penalty killers with 35 seconds left to go. On the penalty kill, now Karen picks it up. He's got Hart. He flips it ahead to Hart. Hart scores! It's the hat trick for Kyle Hart, and Marblehead leads 5-2. And is there anything better in a playoff game than getting to score and getting to celebrate right in front of the home crowd, right in that corner? Kyle Hart with his third of the day, and Marblehead now off to a 5-2 lead. That's a shorthanded goal. It'll be from Karen. Now another opportunity, still shorthanded, as Radovsky's able to get the shot off, and Martyr is able to direct it into the netting. So still 7 seconds left on the power play for Foxborough. But Marblehead with what might be a back-breaking fifth goal. Shorthanded, Kyle Hart, his third of the day. We said that the top line was going to have to lead Marblehead, and they have, as all 5 goals have come from Kyle Hart and James Karen on the game. Now Hart with it behind the net, turns, shoots, Martyr with the save. Penalty is over. Teams are back at full strength. 9:09 left to go in this one. And Marblehead now with a 5-2 lead here in the third. Into the corner, but Foxborough able to come up with it. Can't work it out. Martyr's going to just hold on to it. Now, 5-2 lead in the second period. I am going to do a little bit of history here. 2 years ago, on this same ice, Marblehead had a 5-2 lead late in the third period against... I'm drawing a blank. Now, as soon as I see it, I will know exactly who it was. But they had a 5-2 lead. They took a 5-minute penalty. No, which has to be served in its entirety. And 2 goals were scored in that time to make it 5-4 game. And that was a very Whitman Hansen. Sorry. Whitman Hansen scored 2 goals on that power play to make it a 5-4 game, and it was nerve-wracking here in Rocket for a little while. So anything can happen with a 5-2 lead. Marblehead continues to try and skate and play their game as Cam Waldman tries to get it up through center ice. And back behind his own net, it's Keneally to pick it up. He'll whip it all the way around, but Hogan Sedke's going to be first to it at the point. He'll keep it in, makes a nice pass, looking down low to Noah Feingold. Now Sedke again will get it ahead. Now here's Cheradonna breaking in all alone, and the glove saved by Leo Burge. Cheradonna pretty much could pick what he wanted to do. He went to the backhand and tried to flip it up over that glove hand of Leo Burge, and Burge was there. Burge has been strong tonight for the Headers. He was an important part of their late season run. He was the MVP of the Newburyport tournament as Marblehead gave up only 2 goals in the 2 games. Now here's Karen with a puck way out in front of him, but he's got Hart in the middle, and he tries to get it there, but defended by Georgiantas. Now a big hit. Hart gets it down. Radovsky can't get the shot off. Karen. Hart gets it to space, but nobody there. But the clear can't finish, and now Toby Grenier will keep it in. Radovsky with it behind the net. He'll cycle it down deep, and Hogan Sedke will come in from the point and keep it alive. Radovsky with a nice retrieval. Time ticking off the clock as now Hart with it behind the net. Back out at Sedke with the shot. That's blocked. But Sedke with a nice play to keep it in at the point, and now finally comes out to center ice. Owen McAuliffe gets it, but that top line is just gassed for Foxborough. They played so well all year and played well tonight. And there's a shot and a nice save. James McKenzie with the chance, and Martyr with a nice save. But that top line for Foxborough has done yeoman work. Watts with it now for Foxborough. They get it up and into the Marblehead zone. Ryan Wood will chase it. But Sedke is there. He whips it all the way around. It's going to come back out to center ice where Watts will pick it up. Under 6 minutes left to go in the third. Marblehead still with the 5-2 lead. Puck kept in. Chance across for Ryan Wood. Couldn't quite connect on the one-timer. Now puck still in. Blocker save by Burge. Back to the point again. Shot is blocked, doesn't get all the way through. Another shot. Burge is square to it. Puck can't get out. Now finally does get out of the zone. Sedke tries to go through everybody with it, is able to get it into the Foxborough zone, and Marblehead is able to change now as Watts brings it out the other way, and he'll flip it into the zone. Sean Dolan is able to get it to Wales. Wales up, and there's a high hit, not called. Looked like hit came up high on Noah Feingold. Now we're going to have a penalty down the other end of the ice as behind the play, Feingold chirping Tom Watts, who I believe laid the hit on him. But meanwhile, it'll be Leo Campbell going to the box for Foxborough on a trip. And with 4:56 left to go, the Marblehead crowd excited. They know that they could finish things off here. Sedke to take the draw. Wins it to the side. Foxborough can't clear. Now it is cleared. Cheradonna with it. He'll try and flip it to Hayes. but Sedke able to get back and provide some defense there. Cheradona gets it off of Sedke's skate and toward the net. It wasn't, he just turned, kind of threw it into the corner. It wasn't headed for the net. But now Hart with it, makes a move through Hayes, takes it into the corner, avoids the hit from Keneally, picks it up himself behind the net. Now he'll take it. He'll leave it. Now he gets it back in the right wing corner. Radovsky with it behind the net. Radovsky tries to come around. Look, he'll bank it to Dolan. Dolan doesn't have a clear shot, so he'll get it back to Radovsky. Radovsky to Dolan. Dolan gets it through. Pad save by Martyr, and he hangs on for the faceoff with 1:06 left to go and 4:01 left in the third. Marblehead will change up the power play unit. And we will check to see if there's an update on that Methuen-Drake score. We still have end of the second period, 2-2 is still the latest we have from there. Winner of this game, of course, plays the winner of that game. Now a nice play by Ben Wales, who steps up and makes the play at center ice. He takes it into the corner. Tough angle shot, and Martyr is able to get the stick down, but comes back out in front. Wales with another attempt, and Keneally with a nice block. And the Warriors now bring it the other way. This is Mutart battling behind the net, but battling against two Marblehead players as Foxborough still shorthanded, as Waldman able to get it across, but too brisk for London McDonald. And now Wales with it for Marblehead. He'll turn it and settle. Marblehead will take the opportunity to work the last 5 seconds off their power play advantage. They'll get the puck in deep, and we're back at 5 aside. Puck is finally cleared out by Foxborough, but Kyle Hart has it, and he'll get it back in. Watts will chase it. Puck comes around and now is taken by McAuliffe as that top line back out there. And Sedke just stands up and plasters McAuliffe. Now Wood makes a run at Sedke and misses. But in the meantime, the play is offside. 2:27 left to go. Frustration evident on the Foxborough Warriors. They had a great win in their opening round game. Those types of things are really the beauty of the new statewide system, where more teams get in, more teams get a chance, more teams get to have, an opportunity like this Foxborough team did. Now the net is empty, and James Caron has his hat trick. And the celebration takes place in front of the toga-clad crowd here at Rocket Arena. Caron with the empty net goal. It's 6-2, and Caron and Hart both have hat tricks for the headers. 2:09 left to go, the empty netter, and that is going to do it. 6-2. Sedke gets an assist. That's his third of the night. And Toby Grenier also gets an assist. So 3 assists for Hogan Sedke. And exactly what had to happen for Marblehead in a playoff game like this. Your best players have to be your best players. And that was absolutely the case tonight as Foxborough brings it back up. Minute 26 left to go. Colin White in the game for Marblehead. Miles Flynn getting a shift now for the headers. London McDonald gets it through. We also see Kellen Laramie out for a shift, as some of the players dressed tonight who had not had a chance left to play. As now it's going to just be held onto by Martyr. E.J. Wyman on the ice now for Marblehead. Alex Coate and Hayden Gallo out for Marblehead. Players who have been part of this team all year, getting a chance to enjoy the last 54.7 seconds as Ben Wales will flip it back down. Long pass, and that is going to go for icing as it doesn't connect with anyone. So definitely frustration. You can see Connor Hayes, who made that pass. Frustration there. Senior, second on the team in scoring this year. Warriors will lose him. Seniors on this team that we've seen tonight: Luigi Mutthart, Tommy Devlin, Sullivan Keneally, and Trevor Martyr. Zachary Krager, also a senior, as the shot comes through, gets deflected. Ben Wales with the chance. So the Warriors going to lose all those players, but they bring back everybody else. Owen McAuliffe's only a sophomore. Nick Cheradano's only a freshman. So things look bright for the Warriors. This is a tough night tonight for them, as they hope to get a little playoff magic going, and the magic is going to come to an end here. There's a quick shot right off the draw from Miles Flynn. And kick save. Now battling for it. Alex Coate hangs in there and keeps it alive. Now Keneally. The long pass comes all the way back out. Toby Grenier is going to take it, and he's just going to settle it down, get it back out to center ice. Alex Coate gets it in. 10 seconds left to go. And there's a steal and an opportunity. And the shot and the score! Cam Waldman with the goal with 3.6 seconds left. And that's a little bit of an exclamation point there. 3.6 seconds left, and that's the third period of the game where there's been a goal in the last minute.
Marblehead goal scorer number 16, Cam Waldman. Assisted by number 4, Toby Grenier.
But Grenier is going to get the assist. And that is going to be the end. Marblehead with the 7-2 victory over Foxborough. And you see the celebration around Leo Burge. Burge played great tonight. And again, all the things that they needed. Players that came up big. Their first line with 3 goals each from Hart and from Karen. 3 assists from Sedke. Good D. And Leo Burge strong in net. So that was the formula, and it worked to perfection for Marblehead tonight. So again, congratulations to Foxborough on a terrific season. They'll finish 9-12-1. We've got some really, really talented players. And the Marblehead Headers moving on to the round of 16, where they'll meet the winner of the Methuen-Dracut game that we'll get a score on for you later. So that is the end of the game. Marblehead wins 7-2. A final message from the MIAA. A well-rounded education is one that is not only academically oriented, but but one that also includes physical, social, and emotional development. Excuse me. Interscholastic athletics provide the other half of education. The MIAA encourages you to support your local high school athletic teams throughout the school year. Again, congrats to Marblehead. They'll move on to face Methuen in the round of 16 in the state tournament. Once again, the final score, Marblehead 7 and Foxborough 2. Marblehead moves on to the round of 16. For all of us here at MHTV Sports, I'm Steve Clay. Thanks for watching.